A professional match happened today which caught my attention. Fnatic against K27, a Russian team. And as you can see, Fnatic won 2-1. But in the process, they did lose Mirage 13-0, which is an interesting fact by itself. But on Mirage, this player here went 26-2 with 3.44 rating. This might be some sort of a record. I think Donk's highest rating is like 2.7. And this is pretty much a demo that I would instantly watch from someone's pug, let alone like a pro game from an important IEM Atlanta close qualifier. By the way, I am attending IEM Atlanta as well with my team, with Gamer Legion, and I mean, potentially I would be facing this player, this team, but well, not anymore since Fnatic won. But yeah, I need to see how he manages to get that kind of a rating with a rifle. He's not even an OPER. So he must be doing something right, or maybe just rushing them and winning literally every single game fight. Who knows? But yeah, let's see if I can get something out of this demo and learn something new. Starting off with the pistol round, he is going to hide in Sandwich, and as far as I know, he is a short player on CT side. So basically he's playing a bonus, someone who would not be expected if the T's were to take A side and kill the A player. And Fnatic are actually going for an A split, which means that he's going to have opportunities for frags. And after some waiting, he gets the timing on Crims. Not a hard kill, obviously still cross replacement needed for that frag, but yep, this one is a bit harder, a bit of movement, a bit of cross replacement again. Nothing crazy yet. Obviously you cannot go 26-2 without some eco frags, and he's about to get 3 in the following round. The enemies are playing blocks. Quite standard kills, nothing crazy. Good spray control, and there we go. That's some tasty ecos. He didn't do much in the first full buy, which his team won, and it's already 3-0 for K27. He's on 6 kills, and this is an anti-eco again. The enemies have like some deagles, Kevlars, Tech 9s. Obviously, he is able to do the van jump on B-ups. And since this is an anti-eco, K27 decided not to contest mid in any way, and they want to have a strong B side and a strong A side, meaning that probably they're expecting like side hits, executes, which the T's are inclined to do with Tech 9s, and you know, worse weaponry and less utility. You can't really default properly on mid without too many nades. So it would make sense that he jumps B ups to, well, take that long range fight with the M4 against pistols. He's not getting a kill yet. He does some chip damage. But then he uses the fact that this angle is quite strong because you're deciding when you're going to be peeking, even though it's a bit risky against a Tech 9 who could like one-tap you, but I mean, a bit shaky, but he recovers. And those are some more ecos. And another one. Almost, actually. He doesn't get one, but he gets the last one. So 6 ecos out of 9 kills. 2 pistol kills, 6 ecos, and 1 full buy kill so far. Now Kuing, if this is how you pronounce his name, is finally going to have a really impactful round. He is the short player, so jumping short or ladder with the best one is probably what he's going to do now. And he chooses the ladder jump. And because of that, well, I will be quiet now. As you can hear, he gets the information about fear and peeks him like that. In CS2, if you know about someone's position, even though that person does not know about you, it's probably best to just wide peek as wide as you can. Because, I mean, you just have that peeker's advantage, which is so great in CS2 in comparison to CSGO. And he chooses to flank from ramp, which is a decision that gets him this kill, because he's not expected to be flanking it, because they knew about him there. And then, look at the way he uses his utility. He, well, freestyle Molotov stairs. I don't think this was like completely intentional. I mean, obviously it was, but it's definitely not a consistent lineup. He just threw it by feeling, and he hits that molly, because this molly basically denies the T peeking him from that headshot angle on stairs, which would be a very like disadvantageous fight for Kuing. And because of that, he can throw his nade. Maybe should have thrown it a bit deeper, but he has time to throw the smoke, fake, and outplay Crims, just like that. Because of that, he's on 12-0 already, winning a very important 2v1, 1v2 clutch for his team. In the following round, he's about to get 3 more impactful frags because they're gonna be against a full buy again, and he's starting window this time because his Oper is going for the B up speed, meaning he doesn't really need to be on short because then it will be 3B and there will be no pressure towards mid, so he's the guy doing the mid pressure. He does some spam, he has an HE left from the Oper so that he can break window, for example, and he misses the line. He aims like here, and he should have aimed here so that the nade doesn't do that. It bounces and deals damage to him. It shouldn't. But I don't want to say this was luck, but Crims was static because he was kind of caught off guard on the bench. Maybe he was checking short, maybe he was doing something else. The other player was throwing a nade and he was low. And now the third kill is against a player who was facing away from him as well. So I don't want to, say this was all lucky kills, but obviously you need some kind of game sense in order to find yourself in those situations where you have those easy frags. But yeah, because of that, he is currently 15-0. Another round, another portion of tasty eco frags, and obviously you cannot go 26-2 without having a lot of eco frags as well. It's not a bad thing. I mean, he's not chasing ecos, at least not yet, but he's starting short. And there's gonna be a couple of cool things about this round because he's gonna do this flash for his con player, and his con player is gonna use it. Well, okay, he tried using it to do the peek towards top mid. He would have peeked this way, seeing top mid, and that flash explodes above con, blinding everyone on top mid. So that's like a cool little play that he attempted together with his teammate. And since he realizes, okay, this is an eco, I'm gonna play the long range fight, and goes very far away from a potential of dying to a close range duel with against a Tech 9 or a Deagle or whatever the T's have. And that happens. A super clean spray down towards short, but I mean, again, those are ecos that someone has to get. He's just in the right time, in the right place, which grants him an 18-0 in 7 rounds. I skipped a couple of rounds because in the previous ones he got some less significant refrag kills and 1 or 2 ecos, but now he's going to have an impactful round again, and he's going for the B house jump, just like he did against the anti-eco round, but this time he does it against the last buy, the full buy that they have, which isn't a good one, and because it's not really a proper full buy, there's not much utility being thrown by Fnatic on mid, and the Oper saw that there's not really many T's towards top mid. He takes the risk of pushing B ups, but I mean, would you not take a risk if you're 20-1? Obviously, the 2 top mid players could be doing some pressure for like 3 players ready to play on B. He wouldn't know that, but he takes the risk. And I think Fnatic already started committing A, so he just pushes B ups. And because of that fast flank, he's going to have a free kill towards Fear. But it's the second kill that makes the difference, this one. Because I don't know if you noticed, he was constantly moving when holding the angle, and he was moving in a very like fluid way. I don't really know how to explain it, but I really liked the way he was holding that angle and took that fight. And also, in the chaos of retaking and taking all of those duels, he smokes under stairs so that he cuts off Crims, who is also known he got a kill in jungle. And even though now he's going to die, because of that smoke, Crims wants to push through it so that he's not stuck behind it and with the only option of peeking top stairs. And because of that, he's in the open, and the Oper manages to actually get him and win the round. And this is the pistol round, which also happens to be the last round of the game, and K27 are hitting A with some like basic execute with smoke top con with some flashes stairs. It's nothing crazy, but he's gonna get 2 frags here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Entering out of ramp. This clear is really nice, the way he checked under palace. I mean, Jakazma was not really moving, so it was an easy target. But yeah, he doesn't check sandwich, which gets 3 of his teammates killed, but he refrags eventually. And that's it. He's not gonna get anything else. He's gonna end up on 26. 2 deaths, which is quite crazy if you think about it. But it's a combination of, I don't want to say luck, but he was just in the right time at the right place, pretty much every time. And great mechanics, of course. I mean, getting all of those kills is not possible if you cannot shoot hard, and that's the case with most CS players, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, that's how you get 3.44 rating in this game. Also, I hope that this amazing performance that he just had is going to change, well, this. That's his Steam profile, and as you can see, he's been quite consistent when it comes to changing his nickname. And I'm telling you, this is actually up to date. We cracked this team probably like 20 days ago, maybe a bit longer ago, but this is updated. This is like consistently updated. So yeah, hopefully it's better now. Oh, wait, they actually lost.